Hey everybody, welcome back to the shop. It's been a nice summer. We had 2 months off. I got to spend the summer hanging out at parks with my son. I've decided now that he's actually back in school, first day of grade 1 right now. So he's going to be in school Monday to Friday, and that gives me the opportunity to fire the shop back up and to get back into the building of the guitars. So we're going to continue on with the 2 guitars that I've started, the D18 and the J200, and take our time and make a couple of really nice guitars. Hopefully they'll be finished sometime this fall. Other videos that I'm thinking about doing is maybe pedal projects, amp projects, electronics projects. Whatever I feel like tinkering, I might make a video. We'll see, not too sure yet. But I'm really excited to be back out here. I just should have cleaned up the shop, as you can see. It looks pretty good in here now. I'll go a little further later and maybe reorganize some of my dust collection and maybe do a little bit of storage out here and fix it up. But either way, we're back. And I'm excited. Should be pretty good. Let's get to work. Yeah. I think we're gonna go with the J200 first. Indeed. That's nice. All right, let's see where I was at here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I believe I had this radius. Yes, I do. I have this radius. This is all radius to a 15-foot radius for the back. 25-foot radius for the top, but I haven't done the top yet. But I have to glue in kerfing next. That will be the next project. All right. Gluing kerfing on, you can buy expensive clamps, or you can get clothespins and wrap elastics around it. And these work awesome. They hold really, really well for gluing kerfing in. But the problem with these is that the elastics dry out and then you end up, they snap. So I have to go through with this and make sure that all these tensions are right and that they're all good. Yeah. That one's looking a little rough. That one could snap on me. Yeah, see, that's done. Put some fresh elastics on it. I switched over to the larger elastics, actually. They seem to work just as good. In fact, they work a little better because you can put them up a little higher on the clothespin to give you the same amount of strength, except with more throat clearance. And then if you really needed to bite down into a spot, you just move the elastic forward and tons of pressure. Oh yeah. So the larger ones, you know what I should do actually? I got enough here. I'm just gonna redo them all. Maybe it's time for a time-lapse video. days of wrapping elastics on clothespins. Some days are better than others. slap that in there. Now we're going to get ready to glue some kerfing. When I glue the kerfing into the guitar, I don't glue it one whole piece. I will only glue a section, and I'll set up a saw here, and that's just a little saw, skinny saw, just enough to crack these in the pieces that are about 4 or 5 inches long, depending on where you're gluing. So if you do it in little pieces at one time, you're following that curve a little easier. And then when I'm gluing these in, there's a little piece right here. I'll actually make it a little bit higher than the edge, and you just kind of eyeball it. And I would have to say it's a 1/2 millimeter, 1/4 of a millimeter, just so that you feel it a little bit. And when everything is all up, just raise just a little bit. And then when the whole kerfing is glued in, I'll take this back to my radius sanding dish and sand these properly right down to the radius of the back of the guitar, which is pretty cool. Old brown glue. This is a pre-mixed hide glue. There's something they put in it that keeps it good too. Best by October of 2022, and it is almost October of 2021. So you got over a year here, and it actually keeps longer if you keep it in a refrigerator, apparently. So, anyways, sorry for the noise in the background. I got the dehumidifier running right now. Let's glue this. So I don't have much time out here anyways. I gotta go get my son from school here pretty soon. But it just gives me enough time to just put a layer on here. Squish it around a little bit. Oh yeah, it's tacky. And just throw a clamp on it. All right, back in the shop. 24 hours. Just a simple glue up clamp with the old brown glue. Put it in this way. Oh yeah. Crack it. Crack it. Oh yeah. I'm actually kind of impressed. That took quite a bit to get that off there. Cool. Right on. There's my answer. Works pretty good. All right. Hey, it's Thursday. Means tomorrow is my editing day. This will be it for me out in the shop this week. Hopefully later on today I can get the other side of this glued in, the kerfing. And if I'm really lucky, I can get this whole thing back on the raised dish and drive the bus, as they say. But anyways, I'm pretty happy with the new glue. It seems to work pretty good. Old brown glue, the new old brown glue. You can get this at Lee Valley. It's time to clean up the shop. Cheers, everybody. Have a good week. We'll catch you next video.